Hi there, I want to take you through some really simple, basic feet in straps. So we're going to start in our universal settings, which is gear bar 2 and stopper 2. 2 red springs on. You can have the headrest adjusted however it's comfortable for you. Grab the straps in one hand, roll from your side onto your back, and make sure you have the correct strap in each hand. From there, press both legs out to straight. Lift one leg up to put the loop of the strap on that foot, and then lift the other leg up and do the same thing. So we're going to bring the legs all the way together, find the center, double check that your hips are in the middle of the carriage, and then press your legs out to straight and bend your knees back in. So bend and stretch parallel with the legs all the way together. As you're bending in, you're allowed to go in further, but don't go so far it starts to lift the base of your pelvis off the carriage. As you bend in, the straps will hit you in the knees. Bend in and press out. As you push out, try to think of connecting to the back of the leg to straighten the legs out. If you want to add movement of the feet, you can point through the feet as you press out and flex through the feet as you flex the hips and the knees. Bending in and pressing out. Keep the legs squeezed together. Make sure your knees fully straighten out. On the next one, once your legs get all the way out to straight, keep your legs straight. Deep crease in the front of the hips. Let your legs go up towards the ceiling, only as far as you can keep the pelvis and the back of your tail down. And then press the legs down. Deep crease, folding at the front of the hips. Connect to the back of the legs to press down. Both legs are staying straight and together. And we'll do this a few more times. Lift and lower. As you press down, exhale, connecting to your abdominals so you're not letting your lower back change and lift up off of the carriage at the bottom of the movement. One more time. Lifting up and pressing back down. Once you get your legs back down on the diagonal in the start position, rotate your legs turned out so your heels are together and your toes are apart. Bend in, so bend and stretch laterally rotated or turned out. Bend in like a frog or diamond shape, and then press back out over the bar. You can add the movement of the ankles right away if you like, but squeeze your heels together. Try to keep your feet from going up higher as you bend. They should stay about the same height off the ground the whole time. Reaching out over the foot bar, straightening all the way. Two more. Fully straighten, stay turned out, and one more time. Keep your legs turned out, keep them straight, lift up, lift and lower, turned out, and push back down. Stay turned out. Should feel that kind of wrapping through the back of the hips to hold on to your turn out. So as your legs go up, they're not rotating to parallel. Bend in and press back out. Three more, lift and lower. We're just opening up through different lines of the legs, trying to connect around the hips three-dimensionally. Once your legs get back down to the diagonal, stay there. Bend in that turned out position again. Stay, don't move the carriage. You're gonna extend one leg to straight. So the carriage isn't moving, you're just going in the direction the thigh or the knee was already pointed in. And then bring that heel back to the other heel. Then the other leg reaches out to the diagonal V kind of position, half of a V, and then back in. Do that a couple times. Once you've got this trajectory organized in your head, then we're going to bring the heels back together, push the legs out on the diagonal. That same shape you just made, you're going to make it by bending one knee and letting the other leg stay straight. Both ropes have tension on them, and you push back through the center. So it's like a check mark. One leg is doing bend and stretch. One is doing an opening to the side like a V. The heel of the bent leg is coming in towards the sit bone. This is called stag. If you lose it, come back to that diamond shape or frog and find the V. Then you can push back to both legs straight and turned out. Kind of passing from one leg to the other, the hips stay in the middle, everything nice and stable. One more on each side. And then press the legs out on the diagonal. Then we're gonna bend the knees into that diamond shape, push the legs back out over the bar, and then open, close the legs. Bend in, press out. The open, close, we're gonna start to emphasize the squeezing of the legs back together. So it's a kind of quicker open and close, like you're clapping your inner thighs together. Bend in, press, squeeze together. Bend in, press, squeeze together. If you're having trouble keeping the turnout, you can do this in parallel. Open, close. Bend in, press out, close. Bend in, press out, close. 4 more of whatever you're doing. This is called beats. One last time. And then turn the legs to parallel, big parallel leg circles. So up the midline, pelvis stays down, circle around 4. Big circle 3, 2, and last one. And then we'll reverse, open the legs, knees stay straight, push down from the back of the upper leg, not by bending the knee. One more. And then you can bend both legs into tabletop, take one foot out of the loop, put that foot back on the foot bar, hold the carriage still, grab the other loop. And then once you've got both feet on the bar, bend your knees, bring it all the way back in, roll to your side and come off of there. So I just wanted to go through some of the fundamental feet in straps exercises, and then we build from those few exercises to be able to do lots of other things. Thank you.